Well, thanks very much, James. I really appreciate it, and thank you for taking us on that journey from the 1963 right through to now, and then brought us back to the reminder about those 4 points right towards the end. I think that's a significant reminder about the evolution, and the thought process is that yes, it may be there in the future in some other form, but the principles and the processes that we need to go through will certainly remain consistent as we go through. So I really appreciate the journey. I appreciate the hadn't seen that fax machine before, but I think even on my photocopy right now, James, is still a fax machine, and every now and again it does make a noise, but I don't think anyone that's under 45 actually understands what that noise is. But certainly from the activity you mentioned about hopefully logistic ILS being part of that systems engineering mainstream activity, I'm sure there's many people on the call today that would be aligned with you in that regard, because there are so many times where engineering are doing design changes, etc., whereas we don't be engaged until the last minute and get that little thing thrown over the fence, and we work out and say, hey, you can't maintain this, as you quite rightly commented as we went through. So I really appreciate the time you've spent taking us through that presentation, James. It's been a fantastic opportunity. Not sure if you're still on board as part of the team here, but if you are, is there anything you'd like to add towards the end? I can take you off mute if you like to give you that opportunity. I think I can take you off mute.
Do you know it's nearly 2 o'clock in the morning?
I know.
And we're all still up doing this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I did that recording several weeks ago, and I will go back and look at it now, and I don't know. Maybe I was too pessimistic. We fought this battle so long and so hard. You just feel like you go and put your Kevlar on every day when you go to the office. And sometimes you just get tired of it. Sometimes it's really exhilarating, but we all slog on. And I think as a whole, we all bring something to the party. I'm proud to be a member of the group.
Yeah. No.
So I'll just pitch that out to you, and I hope we get some good response back from this. It's been fun.
Yeah, no, James, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate you jumping on board at 2 o'clock in the morning. I think some of my students and my staff members have been on some of your courses at 2 o'clock in the morning, and they've thoroughly enjoyed the presentations and courses that they've attended over there. So I really appreciate that. And good luck with the presentation.
A bit of revenge on James for having to present at his ILS online session a couple of months back at 1 o'clock in the morning as well.
Yeah. Payback's a mother, huh?
Yeah, exactly right. Listen, well, good segue into the next part, because I appreciate everyone's been on board, and we were trying to wrap this up by 4 o'clock. So James, again, thank you for being the great guest speaker at the last minute, and I hope that everyone that's hung on board really appreciated the time and effort, considering you're still up at 2 o'clock in the morning looking at that presentation. So there are two other symposium elements of this being run in the US and UK. If you're not aware of the actual links to those two symposiums, we haven't registered and you want to jump on board at 2 o'clock in the morning like James has been today, then please, I'll get Ian to post those two links on the comment side in a sec if we can. So please do jump on there. There will be some different speakers from different areas, although you'll hear the dulcet tones of Ian and Peter and Ron once again for those early sessions, because they've been recorded, but certainly there'll be other areas from the different organisations, and these will be some of the esteemed speakers that you'll have across the board, providing areas from VJ and I'm trying to remember the different people we've got coming on board here. My apologies, Dave. We've got Lee Fitzsimmons, we've got Katrina Carey from over in the UK, I think it is that correct, Ian?
Yeah, Jim Coles,
USA.
the guy with the US flag. He's at DAU. He's a good guy. He's been a friend for 30 years. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. So there'll be a few certain people that I think will be of great benefit to you. It's been fantastic to have everyone on board today, and I also want to really thank all the presenters that we had today, from the start to the finish, and the guys answering questions on board. Please don't use this as the only realm that we can communicate. We've got certainly other avenues within the LinkedIn environments, but if you want to reach out to Ian or the other people in the team there, and those that have put the presentations together, please do take the time to do that. I hope everyone enjoyed today. I certainly have learned a great deal across the board from just sitting in here for the last 3 hours, even though I use Ian whenever I take him anywhere. We talk about ILS. I can spell ILS. I understand it's not meant to be instrument landing systems as we go through, but certainly I know a little bit more, or almost dangerous in my knowledge, given the great knowledge that's been across the board here from everyone as we go through. So again, thank you everyone for your time today. Really appreciate it, and I hope if you've got any comments, Ian will be sending out a survey in the next couple of days if you'd like to make comments to that, and let us know if you think another symposium would be great where we can have some questions and answers, etc. That would be certainly of benefit to us as we go along. Just remember, it wasn't meant to be how to do ILS or anything like that. It was to talk about the 60-year anniversary of ILS, and that was the flavour about current, what's happening in different countries, also what's potentially the future. And you never know, we could beam me up, Scotty, and we could all go off there, as James replied. So thanks again, everyone. Have a great afternoon, and appreciate your time and your feedback, and good luck if you attend the things later tonight. Cheers.
Thank you, everyone.